It's James Woods, aka Dat Yoga Dude with Feel Free to Feel Free. Happy to be here with RUSD. Thank y'all so much for staying with us and taking care of yourself. Hopefully you're watching the videos weekly, maybe even a couple of times during the week, to give yourself that time to relax, to chill, to breathe, and just to feel free to feel free. So we're going to start today with a 30-second mindful release. All right, we're going to have some mindfulness here. So wherever you are, either you're sitting or you're standing, I want you to come into a grounded or rooted position, a rooted place, meaning just feeling secure, feeling strong in your body. Feel your feet rooted down deep into the mat, the floor, the ground, wherever it is. And then be relaxed into your knees, relaxed into your hips, your shoulders. Let your arms just kind of be relaxed. And then we're going to breathe deep. I'm going to count from the number 30 to the number 1. And as I count from 30 to 1, every time you hear a number, I would just like you to please breathe. Or get back focused on your breathing. Or remember that breathing is important in your life. As I count, I want you to just focus on allowing your body to breathe. Block everything out for just this 30 seconds and let the breath be the prominent thing in your life. Let it take your focus and your attention and guide you in and out of relaxation, all right? On the count of 3, we'll start. As you get ready to keep finding places to relax in your body, keep finding tension to release. 1, 2, 3. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, breathe. 25, relax. 24, 23, release your shoulders. 22, breathe. 21, relax your belly. 20, 19, the knees are loose. 18, the hands are relaxed. 17, 16, 15, relaxes your jaw. 14, softening your face. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly bring the hands together, pressing the palms into each other as we bring them to our chest. Once again, find softness in your body. Relax your knees, your ankles, your shoulders. Let the head drop left to right. Taking off the tension in your neck. Releasing any pressure along the upper back, the shoulder blades. Keeping the hands pressed together. Good. And then I'm going to bring my head back to center and drop my chin to the chest. Now just notice if you feel a little bit different than when we started 30 seconds ago. As your chin is to your chest, you feel the back of the neck stretch and open up. Your shoulder blades and shoulders relax. Collarbone opens and spreads, giving you space in your chest to breathe even deeper into your belly. Take a deep inhale here. Inhale to slowly raise the head, the chin away from the chest. As I exhale, I'm going to drop my hands, let them fall. With a big inhale, I bring my hands out to the sides, open into the skies, Good. Stretching up. Good. Woo, this is where you discover where you were sore at as you just reach up towards the sky, stretch up, moving left, right. This is where you discover where you haven't stretched in a long time at. Turn and twist just a little bit from the hips and the waist, keeping your knees bent. Good. Let's inhale, bring both hands up into the sky. I'm gonna reach up and I'm gonna try to squeeze my head with my biceps, with my arms. Palms come together if they can. Ooh, being careful with your shoulders. You feel any pain or tightness, don't do it. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale, drop my left hand down to the left side. I'm gonna slide my left hand down my left leg. You do the same as we bring our right arm over. Full stretch throughout that right side of the body. Inhaling and exhaling. 3 more breaths here. Breathe with me. Deep inhale. Roll that right shoulder back. Open up. Woo! 2 more breaths. Inhale and exhale. We got it. Stay with me. Feel that stretch through the side. And 1 more deep breath. Inhale. And bring both hands up into the sky. Goodness. Exhale, drop that right hand down. Blood is flowing here. Right hand drops down. I slide my right hand down my right leg. Ooh. Bring that left hand up and over. So you feel the ribs stretch. Let me make sure I'm appropriate. Stretching out with my hand over my ear and my arm, over my face, stretching out. 1 more breath here. Breathe in. And slowly coming back up. Good. Trying to remain decent for y'all. Pray, bringing both hands up into the sky. Reach up, stretch up. I'm going to bring those hands together if they can. Excuse my back. And watch as I drop my palms behind my head. Ooh. Opening up my chest. Opening up the back of my arms. I'm bringing even my lower ribs up, and that affects my spine, stretching through the spine here, dropping those hands back and down. Fingertips are reaching down the back of my throat, the back of my spine. Elbows are reaching up to the sky. Ooh, this is that good morning stretch. Whole front of the body opens up. Good. Let me keep decent. Stretch up, stretch up. And then I'm going to slowly bring both hands up into the sky. You got it. Exhale, we're just gonna swan dive. Bring the arms out. My knees bend and I fold forward. Ooh. Hamstrings light up. The lower back. Good, falling forward, stretching forward. Now, this is intense for some of us because we're never inverted. Some of us it feels good. Let's just breathe in and out. Don't fight anything. Don't stress anything. Just let gravity take over here. Allowing the upper body to be heavy and gently bringing the lower body into a deep stretch. Take 1 more breath here. Breathe in and breathe out. Good. Let's slowly bend our knees first. Good. And I want you to, as you bend your knees, it's like you're kind of sitting down just a little bit. But rolling up the spine. I want you to roll up, coming all the way up. Let that blood flow back down towards the heart. Bring both hands up into the sky. Reach up, stretch up. And exhale, bring the hands down into the chest. Let's make some big circles. Open up those shoulders. Be mindful. Do as best as you can. Inhale, both arms. Reach out and up. Palms come together as we exhale, bringing them down. Inhale into the sky. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Letting the hands fall down to the side and take 5 deep breaths where you check in with yourself. You notice where the blood is flowing. Notice if your heart is racing at a different pace. Take 3 more breaths. Just notice any tightness, any tension, any resistance in your body. Deep inhale, a slow, long exhale. Good. Let's get into our flow here, getting our day going. I'm gonna bring both hands up into the sky once again. Straight from the side. Ooh, and I lean back and open up through the chest. Open up through the ribs. Good. Exhale, slowly forward fold here. Forward fold, reaching down. Nice. Inhale, I'm gonna bring my hands up to the shins. Good. As I bring my hands and I glue them to my shins, I pull my chest away. Good. Stretching through the arms, stretching through the back, the hips. Now, if you want to straighten out the legs, it's even deeper in the legs and the hamstrings. But this is really a low back, a hip stretch, and a breathe deep into the belly. Good. Take a deep inhale here, aligning the spine, and then exhale. I'm going to bend my knees, release the hands. Good. Place the hands and the knees on the ground. Good. Hands and knees on the ground into this tabletop position. If you need some more cushion for your knees, you can roll the mats, the edges, outside edges of the mat to the inside to build it up and have a double mat stretch, or maybe get a blanket or whatever. If you're on carpet, that's even better. Good. We're going to move through the spine. I'm going to take my right hip. I'm going to push it back towards my right heel. Right hip towards my right heel. So I'm going to push it back and over to the right. Ooh. And I feel that stretch in the back of my hip here, just opening things up. Why is this important? How many hours do you spend constricting those hips in the chairs, and they just want to burst out the side? So we want to stretch them. You should feel it right here, right where your money is, in your pocket. Good. Stretching over to the side, relaxing and releasing. Good. And if you want more in your shoulders and upper body, you can start to walk the hands away from the right hip. So I bring my hands over to the left side as my hips push over to the right. Good. Let's take 5 breaths here. We're going to spend some time here as I adjust my clothing. Good. Don't judge me. Moving over to the right hip. Let's take 3 more breaths here. Breathe in. 2 more. 1 more. Good. Now we're going to take our time here. Make sure the knees are safe. Press into those palms and lift up. And then lift back to the center. I'm going to take this right knee, right leg, and send it up and send it back. Stretch it out. Let the blood flow all the way into that right leg. Stretch it. We're only here for 3. Using the core. 2. And drop it down. Good. Same thing other side. I'm going to take this left hip and push it back and down towards my left heel. Oh, this is my tighter hip, so I feel it. Once again, if you want to, you can bring the hands to the right as you drop down into that left hip. Breathing deeply, inhaling and exhaling. Let's take 3 more deep ones here. Shoulders relaxed, face relaxed. Things are starting to open up. 2 more. Start to notice where you're fighting. Are you trying to keep your shoulders up, your arms up? You're trying to keep your knees locked in. Just let it go. Let gravity sit in. Breathe deep into the stretch. 1 more breath. Breathe in. And breathe out. Slowly coming back towards the middle. Use the hands. Use the shoulders. Use the whole body. Good. And then we're going to send that left foot behind us. Sorry, my poor plant. Good. Drop the left hip. Straightening that left leg. Good. Letting the blood just flow evenly. And then let's drop both knees. And bring the knees wide. So you see how I have the edges of my mat? I'm going to bring my knees wide. And push my hips back and down in between my ankles. Now, it doesn't matter how far you go. It's just you starting to get used to opening up in the groin and the hips area. And if your mat is like mine, you want to use more mat, you can bring the knees wider and turn it sideways. Or we're just pushing the hips back and down and dropping the hips. Maybe you can come down to the arms. Or maybe you're still on the hands, whatever. It just works for you to push the hips back and down, opening through the groin. Good. Stretching deep. Inhaling. And exhaling. Nice. Inhale, slowly bring the hips up. That feels good. I'm gonna tuck my toes. Press into the balls of my feet and the palms of my hand and raise the hips up and back for a downward facing dog. Good. And there we're just walking out, bending the knees, moving them back and forth, left and right. Feels good. Moving the hips. I want you to see if you can bring your head back towards your toes. Just back in the neck, stretch. Feel the chest open up and stretch. See if you can bring your upper body back towards your toes. See if you can drive your heels down towards the ground. If they don't make it there, that's okay. You can raise up to your toes. Just kind of play around with this dog. Fido. Play around with Fido for a second. Good. Take one more deep breath here. And then as we exhale, we're going to drop down to our knees once again. Easy. Pushing the hips back, straight back, coming into our child's pose. Good. For child's pose, we drop the head, drop the knees, drop the arms. Just drop everything. Drop thoughts. Drop the worries and the stress. We're going to stay here for the next 5 deep breaths. Breathe with me. Let's inhale deeply. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, slowly rise. Good. Sitting up nice and tall. If this is intense for you, you can keep your hands on the ground here. And then we're going to slide our hands back out in front of us. Tuck the toes once again, coming into our downward facing dog. Here we go, here we go. Take a deep inhale here. This time I'm gonna take my right foot and walk it up. Right foot walks up. And then I'm going to slowly come up into a standing position. If you wobble, make sure you also weeble. Weeble and wobble, but you're still coming up. Good. I'm gonna bring the hips forward. As my left foot is out towards the side, my right foot is forward. This is already intense. This is already a deep posture and deep pose right here, just standing here. If you want to take it a little bit deeper, you can. Just by bending that front right knee. Shoulders drop and relax. Good. The more you bring that right knee into a deeper bend, the more hip stretching, the more of a hamstring and leg strength as we come into our warrior number 1. Warrior number 1. Warrior number 1. Good. I'm a Lakers fan, but this is warrior number 1. Take a deep inhale here. Breathe in. Both hands reach up, rise up. Good. Exhale, drop the hands. We're going to slowly make our way all the way down. Woo! Long way down. Pull the hands down on the ground and drop that left knee. Good. I'm going to slide my right foot back. Push the hips back and down. Once again, coming into a child's pose. Good job. Inhale slowly, coming up. Hands and knees. Spread those fingers wide. Get a good grip on the mat. Take some of that pressure out of your wrist. Tuck the toes. Hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Downward facing dog is the ultimate yoga move. You're stretching your shoulders, your hips, your neck, your chest is opening, your legs, your back. Take one more deep breath here. Exhale. I'm gonna walk this left foot up. Ooh, walk it up, slide it up, skip it up, step it up. Good. And as we rise up, taking a lot of body strength here as we do this, press that right foot down into the ground. So just by rising from the ground up, you're using muscles that you don't really use on a regular basis. The hips, the arms, the shoulders, muscles in the legs. And then we just go a little bit deeper by bending that front left knee. Good job. My shoulders found a place to relax. Breathe deep, keeping both hips forward. Relaxing deep into the belly. Next inhale, let's bring both hands up into the sky. Reach up, stretch up. Lean back if it feels good. Good, then exhale slowly. coming down. I'm gonna bring my hands all the way down to the ground. Once again, using those low back muscles, those obliques. Ooh. But this time, as I inhale, I'm gonna bring my right foot up to meet my left foot. Let's inhale, come up halfway, flat back once again. My back is straightening, my hands are glued. And as I exhale, I'm gonna forward fold. Inhale, rolling up nice and slow, sweet movements, no need to be sour. Rolling up. Inhale, bringing both hands up into the sky. Reach up, stretch up. Good, and exhale, bring the hands into the heart. Let's do those circles once again. Inhale, breathe in. Both hands reach up and stretch up. Exhale. Hands come together and down the center line of the body. 2 more. Inhale, shoulders open up. You can bring the chest back. Hands up. Exhale, bring the hands down. Inhale. And exhale. Hands into the heart, breath in. Exhale, relax the hands. Inhale, let's get into it, bringing our shoulders up. Squeeze those shoulders at the top. Inhale, exhale, roll them back and down. Let's do that 2 more times, maybe even 3. Inhale, shoulders roll up. Now, as I roll up, see how my shoulders come forward and then up. And as I come forward, you're gonna feel those scapula, the shoulder blades just open up. You might even feel some things move around and hear some things. And as we go down, we go back first, then down. Chest open up. So let's do those shoulder rolls. Inhale, up and back. Up and back. 1 more. Forward, up and back. All right. Shake it out. Drop the head to the left. Drop the head to the right. All right. I'm going to bring my feet wider than my hips. Toes out. Heels in. Hands to the chest. We're gonna bend the knees. Good. And drop it down. Ooh, the hips, the legs open up, moving back and forth, stretching the legs. Good. Dropping down to wherever we can go. If you want to, you can use those elbows to move the hips. Open them up a little bit too. Rocking back and forth. Good. And inhale slowly, pushing it to the legs, coming up. Good. Then we're going to turn those toes in. Bring both hands up into the sky. And exhale. Bend the knees, swan dive. Pushing the hips back, the chest forward, falling forward, folding forward. Nice. This time I'm going to drop my hips, drop my butt. And bring my chest up, coming into a chair pose. We're only here for 5. Drop the butts back. Keep those knees behind the toes. 4. Bring the chest up. Relax the shoulders. 3. Breathe. You got it. Drop a little bit more. There you go. 2. Breathe, breathe. 1. Let it go. Relax, release, collapse. Good. I'm going to bend my knees enough to plant my hands on the ground. Then I'm going to slide the legs back, coming down to the ground nice and easy. Good. This time, I'm going to make my way onto my bottom in a seated position. Good. As I make my way into a seated position, we're going to get crisscross applesauce, as they say in elementary. Things are popping and moving, just sitting in this position. But I want to sit up nice and tall. So we have this seated easy. You can come into our Sukhasana. Easy seated pose, all the fancy yoga names, whatever works for you, as long as you just get what you need to get out of these poses, okay? Take a deep inhale here, get settled, making sure your hips are under you, your knees are relaxed. Good. Breathe in. And as you exhale, I'm gonna take my right hand and just gently bring it over to my left leg. Good. I'm gonna take my left hand behind me. Start to walk my left hand behind me until I feel my chest open. Then I'm gonna bring my left hand a little bit closer to my body, press into the ground, and raise my shoulders up and then let them drop as my chest remains tall, breathing deep. Twisting, I'm gonna twist a little bit more. I'm pulling my right hand into the left knee, opening up to my left shoulder. Good. 3. Keep breathing. Twist a little bit more. 2. And 1. Good. Inhale slowly, coming back to the center. And as we exhale, this time I'm going to take my hands, walk them out in front of me, and fold forward. Now, a forward fold is exactly what it is. Forward fold, it doesn't have to be laid all the way out on the mat. You can just drop the head forward, and you're going to feel that back and those hips saying hi to you. Good. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Next, inhale. Let's slowly start to walk out of it, back out of it, roll out of it, rolling that spine up nice and tall. Good. Shoulder roll here. Bring those shoulders up. Exhale back and down. Take that left hand and bring it over to the right leg. That right hand comes behind you for a twist. Once again, press into that back right hand as the shoulders drop, the chest raises, and the breath deepens. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling. Good. One more time. Let's come back to the center. Breathe in. And then as we exhale, walk it out. Hands, chest, everything leans out in front of you for a good time. Breathing in and breathing out. Good. Let's sit up nice and tall. Walking the hands back, sitting up. Move the shoulders, move the head, the neck, whatever feels good to you. Just move, just move, just move. Good. And then we're gonna unwind those legs. Ooh, send those legs straight out in front of you. Sitting up nice and tall, breathe in. As I exhale, I'm gonna pull my toes back and then pull my chest forward. Nice, deep forward fold. Same thing we did when we were sitting. Our legs are just extended. Chest reaches forward, arms forward, but the shoulders collapse. Hamstrings open up. And if you want, you can bring your chin down towards the chest and you feel that lower back start to light up, the upper back. You can also grab for the toes or whatever feels good for you, the heels, whatever works. Let's spend another 5 here, getting used to the breath flowing into the body for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Inhale slowly, roll up, sitting up nice and tall. Deep breath here. Good. I'm gonna slowly bring my knees into my chest. Right, then the left. Good. I'm gonna bring my hands out to the side and allow myself to lower down, maybe to the elbows. Good. Keep it on back. Then lowering my back down. Oh boy. As I take a deep inhale, I'm gonna bring my knees into my chest. Feel the spine curl and release. Good. You can rock back and forth here for the next 5 breaths. Head is relaxed, shoulders relaxed, the ground got you. You're just moving your knees here, moving your hips. Good. And then let's make circles with the knees. Feel the lower back get a little massage here. Going in one direction, then going in the other direction. Good. Now let's drop those feet gently down. Don't let them plop like I just did. Let them float. I'm going to turn my palms face down. Walk my heels closer towards my fingertips. Maybe I can even graze my heels with my fingers. Shoulders relaxed. As I inhale, I'm going to push deep into my heels for a bridge pose, raising the hips up to the sky. Feeling the stretch in my lower back, the front of my body, pushing in with the feet, bringing up with the hips, breathing deep into the lungs. Drop them down nice and slow. Drop the hips, release them back down towards the ground. Let's inhale, breathe in, reaching those hips up towards the sky. I'm gonna bring my palms together, if I can. And I feel my shoulder blades roll back, my chest open, heart opens as I pull my hips even higher to the sky. My hands are still reaching down towards my heels, elongating through my spine. Bring my chin towards my chest. One more breath here, breathe in. You got it, relax, release, good job. Let the knees fall to the left, just where they are, just let the knees fall to the left. Don't adjust, just let them fall, let gravity take place. Just letting things fall into place. Now if you need to make any adjustments, please do it with the breath. Breathe in as you might pick up the hips and scoop them to the right, let the knees fall to the left, or adjust the top leg or bottom leg, but just do it mindfully and with breath. Shoulders relaxed. Breathing deep into that left side or the right side of the belly, just filling your body with cleansing oxygen. Let's inhale slowly, bring the knees back to center. Good. Exhale, let them drop over to the right side. Once again, allowing your body to just quit, take a break, take some PTO. Instead of fighting gravity and all the other stuff, let that tension just melt away with a deep breath into that left side of the belly. Focus, breathing, and then relaxed, intentional tension release. Inhale, slowly bring the knees back to center. Good. And then exhale, let's extend those legs, dropping them out. Coming into our Shavasana, corpse pose, our final pose, laying flat on your back, palms facing up. Get comfortable. You can let the feet just splay away from each other. You can let the lower back sink in. Pick up the shoulders, bring them out from under you, and then drop down. Chin's tucked towards the chest to straighten the back of the neck if that feels good. Whole front of the body feels like a warm blanket is laid on top of you. The back of the body is smoothly released into a amazing, soft cloud. Let's do some breathing here as we release the tops and the bottoms of the feet, the ankles, shins, calves, and knees. Relax the legs and let the hips just feel open, not tight. The belly is soft. The back is released. Chest is open. Jaw is relaxed. Face is soft. Breathing in and out as you relax the back of the neck, the base of the skull, the sides of the skull, the crown, your crown, and then your mind with each and every breath. Exhale, relax. Take a deep breath in, breathe in. And exhale. Let's just start to wiggle the fingers and the toes. Rolling the head from left to right. Moving the little movements that make you feel alive. With the deepest breath of the day, breathe in, bringing the arms up and over the head. The toes, push them away. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Breath in, and as you exhale, we're gonna do a sit-up. If that wasn't cool for you, you can just stretch up and roll over to your right side. Curl up into a ball. Tell yourself thank you for dedicating time to feeling a little bit less stressed. Pushing ourselves up, coming up into an easy seated pose. Good, sitting up nice and tall. Shoulders relaxed, arms are chill. And let's bring those palms once again in front of our hearts. Smile if it feels good to you. I thank you for your service and dedication to our students. I hope this is in any way beneficial to you. And as always, feel free to feel free, and namaste. Peace, y'all. Thank you.